All right, 99.9 Punk World Radio FM. You already know what time it is. And this Saturday night, we are actually joined by a phenomenal group straight out of Mexico. That's right. We got Toys Are Dead right here live on the FM dial. And of course, Facebook and YouTube as well. How are you guys doing this evening?
We're doing great. We're just having like a very special meal with. It was our drummer's birthday, so we're kind of celebrating.
Okay,
So
well, definitely happy birthday to your drummer. I hope he had a great day.
thank you. It sure is.
And I got to say, first and foremost, I know we spoke about this a few moments ago before we actually went live, but I got to say as well, thank you so much for just giving not only myself but the radio station airways a bit of your time, man. You guys are such a phenomenal band, and it's actually you guys are the first band that I've actually ever interviewed inside Mexico. So just thank you so much for your time.
No, thank you. As I was saying before, it was an honor to be in your rotation with all those great bands you're playing. So it was very flattering.
But I know you guys are very busy individuals, and of course, I don't want to take you away from the party too long, because obviously, I don't know what time it is out there in Mexico, but it's 9:35 here in Canada, so there's only a few more hours left of your drummer's birthday, and I don't want to take that away from him. So I'm going to dive right into this interview. But I have to ask you guys, what is the story behind Toys Are Dead? Like, how did you guys actually meet and come together to form such an amazing band?
Oh, it was like dos años, 13 años, 13 years ago. I was playing in another band that is no longer active, called Jerry's Project, and they were all the band. Let me say it, all the band. It's been there's five individuals together from the first beginning, and we're still going um, the same members. And when they came to our shows in that band that I'm telling you, and I don't know, one day I came to her rehearsal, and saludos Alex. I came to see him rehearsal. They were another great band, and her singer was kicked out, so they invited me, and well, here we are.
And I got to say as well, it's actually really cool that you guys are actually all original members of Toys Are Dead, because there's so many bands nowadays. It sounds bad, like they always have different members. Members leave, new ones come in, which is good. But it's really unheard of nowadays to actually have a band with all original members from the very beginning right up until now.
Yeah, well, we used to be two guitars or one guitarist. He just had to leave the band, but we're not planning to replace him. So uh, it's been difficult. We have our breakdowns, or we're coming, we're going, but we're still doing the same and sounding the same as the first day.
And taking you guys back to actually December 20th of 2010, you guys actually released the amazing 7-track album titled Hello. I was wondering if you can actually tell us a bit more about this album and, of course, the story behind it, because even though it's from 2010, in my honest opinion, this is a timeless record.
Well, it was it was like, we were angry at that time, as you can say. We were we were angry. We were mad at everyone. We were younger and angrier than now, but uh, I think I think all that anger was like in this very first record. It was recorded in this same room and the next room, uh, in our house, with very low budget. So that explains the quality. But I, as I say to them, um, it's my favorite. Yeah, because I produced it, and we mixed it, we masterized it, and we did everything in this living room. So, but I think um, you can see how angry we were back then. So it has to be great.
And I think every band as well has actually went through that transition of an angry period. I think it's just like I don't not really just influences, but also just like this is the music of how you're feeling at that current period, right? Especially when we're younger, it's weird. When we get older, we should be angry as hell, but when we're younger, I notice that's when we're the most angriest.
Yeah, yeah, you're angry, but maybe you don't know why, and you don't understand why, and maybe you're not right to be angry at the time, and you are totally right about it. We should be angrier now, but maybe we're just tired.
I definitely agree with the tired statement. I really think that was a bang on. I really think that is exactly why.
Yeah, yeah, you're now in this stage that the feelings are more important than other thing, and that's what we wrote about the last album, so the last EP. So it's more, I don't know how to say it without crying about it, but um, yeah, it's more sentimental for us. This last album, we lost a friend. It's May 26th. It's a song written about a friend that passed away, and all those feelings that of grown ups. So you can be angry about the the lame things you was angry when you were 20.
And also, as well, you guys are actually currently signed to NISA Records. I was wondering, how did you guys actually end up getting that record deal? And of course, just signing with that amazing label because they have a lot of great artists and bands currently under their roster.
Yeah, Nisa Records was very very kind to us. We reached Nisa Records to to make uh, to make the CD, just to print it. Now that was our I don't know. We were trying to print our CD, so they like the CD, the EP, all the songs, and well, they say wanna come home. So that's what happened. He liked the EP, so it's the way we end up there. You were just trying to print it.
And I got to say as well, it's actually great when you have amazing labels like that that really do put the artist first. There's a lot of labels out there that only care about the money and, kind of making money off the bands. But it's really great when you actually have a record label like NISA Records that actually really puts the artist first and cares about really pushing your guys' album right to the limit.
Yeah, as I was saying, we were trying just to print it. They say they liked it. Uh, we had a low budget at that time, so we asked for a package that it was just an envelope where the CD, and they say, "Hey, we liked we like the music that you're making, so we're making." They offer us a bigger package and more copies, and how you say distribution, and well, was for free.
And also, as well, I know this is kind of a cliche kind of question, but obviously, I'm sitting out here in Canada. You guys are already out there in the great country of Mexico. I have to ask, man, what is the punk rock scene like actually out there in Mexico? Like, is the scene actually really big?
It is big. It is big, but mm, gotta say it needs more support, a lot of more support, and that's why we're very thankful uh, that you have us in your show, because there is, as you say, we're kind of nervous because we don't get interviews, and we don't get all that spotlight. That it's hard in your very first in your very city. It's so hard to shine, to say it in a way. Um, so you have to go to make tours to other cities. Um, Other cities are better than your own city. You know, you don't get that support, that you the support that you need. So it's hard. It's kind of we have great bands in many, not only punk, metal, and um, every style you can say. You have a lot of great bands in all over the country, but it's, I don't know, it's, we need support for each other too. And we don't have it. You have to deal with jealousy, and uh, I don't want to talk about all all those bad things, uh, but it's true. We should support each other, and it's in talking about punk rock. It's smaller, so we have very few connections in all the country, but you have to pay your travels, and it's expensive to get a tour. We're having a tour right now, and we're we don't know how to do it. So, but there's a few bands that can help you. Very a few promoters, so also that he can help you with um, gas, with a place to crash, and some food and some beers or something. Uh, but it's not easy. It's a good scene. There's a lot of bands, but it's not easy to show your projects. It's very difficult, to be honest.
And also, as well, on February 27th of 2023, you guys actually released the amazing four-track EP titled "Missing the Beat." And I know you briefly spoke about it a few moments ago, but I was wondering if you can actually tell us a bit more about this record, and of course, where can we actually buy or stream ourselves a copy of it today?
Oh well, gotta say, you gotta get yours physically. You send us your address, and you gotta get yours. But it's already on Spotify, in the store of and Nisa Record Store. And I think that's it. And on in all of our shows, we bring some copies, but we're about to release a store to sell it to.
And I got to say as well, it's actually great that you guys are actually putting that record, that CD in stores and whatnot, man. It sounds bad. A lot of stores they don't even carry CDs anymore. So I'm glad to see that bands like yourselves are still actually pumping those stores full of records, man. Because honestly, I'm a CD kind of guy, and when I go into stores nowadays, you barely see any. So I really like the fact that bands like yourselves are still doing that, because maybe then the trend can actually maybe people can get back on the trend of buying CDs again.
Yeah, that would be cool. We're that kind of guy too. But yeah, actually, it's our first CD, so um, it's also hard to make them. So it's very expensive. We try also to print some vinyl, but it's way more expensive than the CDs. But yeah, uh, we're trying to reach the people with or CDs, and also in the shows we try to get CDs from other bands, and maybe we as a band are the like the only people that have CDs. People don't buy it anymore.
Yeah, I've heard about that. A lot of bands are either going the vinyl route if they do hard copies, they're going vinyl, or obviously there's the streaming methods, which is the main source nowadays. But when it comes to vinyl, I don't know. I like vinyl. Don't get me wrong. I'm a DJ. I love vinyl, but you can't bring the vinyl in your car. I mean, like you can try to hook the record player up in the back seat with an extension cord, but you hit one bump, it's just not going to work.
Yeah, yeah, it's gonna scratch it.
But also, I know you mentioned a few moments ago about how you guys are actually going on tour, and I actually saw that you guys are actually hitting the road next month in June for your beat tour. I was wondering if you can actually, sorry, missing the beat tour. I was wondering if you can actually tell us a bit more about this up and coming tour, and of course, what cities and dates are you guys actually going to be hitting up?
Oh yeah, as Nisa Records reaches for Maker CD, there was a producer uh, house that is called Espíritu Rebelde, like rebel spirit. So he's he hook us up to a few promoters, and it's a short tour. It's 3 day tour, and maybe we have to cancel one uh, because the promoter is not responding to us, and well, we need we need to be sure that we have where to crash and where to play, and the pay for the band and everything. Um, so we're hitting just 2 cities, that is Zacatecas and Guadalajara, Jalisco. So maybe those 2 cities, but it's looking. People is asking a lot, and we don't know people from those cities, so I think it's gonna be cool.
And especially with the third date, I don't blame you guys for not wanting to do that, man. If someone's not responding, that is definitely a waste of time and resources, man. So I do hope, and I really do hope, man, that your guys' two shows just has a killer turnout, man, because you guys are so talented and you really deserve all the praise, especially from your home country as well, man. So I really hope that you guys tear the roof off that joint with a packed crowd.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, we're hoping that too. Um, and Zacatecas is well known as punk rock city, so I think it's gonna be cool. So we're having high hopes, and also Guadalajara, and we're gonna go eat their food. That is awesome. Yeah, we're that's what we're gonna do. We try to be like tourists, and in the night go play. So yeah, we're happy to be there, and it's okay if the third date is not gonna happen. And but what we gonna do?
And also, obviously, we just spoke about the up and coming tour next month. Obviously, we spoke a few moments ago as well about your guys' most recent album, "Missing the Beat." But what is next for Toys Are Dead? Is there anything we actually missed during this evening's interview? Anything else you guys still want to talk about or promote? Well, we still got you here live on Punk World Radio FM this evening.
Oh well, yeah. This guy right here is the main composer. He's kind of shy to talk in English, so he's just he's just like a furniture. So
Hey, all musical geniuses are always quiet, so it's all good.
he's not quiet. He's just quiet in English. We don't know how to shut this man, but right now he's perfect. um, he this guy here is making a lot of music. He's the main composer of the band. He's uh, he's recording guitars, and he he came to rehearsal, and you play this, you play this, you play this. All the instruments he said what to do, and so we have ¿cuántos tenemos? We have like 30 songs that in process. We're working on it, but uh, we're trying to release short EPs, like 4 or 5 songs, and maybe we can finish in 10 years with those 30 songs. So, but we have a lot of good songs that this guy right here is making. So now I do the lyrics, all the lyrics. It's all me, but I'm I'm not gonna catch it.
But also, guys, of course, I know how to follow you on social media. But for the individuals that are actually just discovering Toys Are Dead right now, how can we actually go about following the band on all social media platforms? That way we can stay updated and follow you guys, not only on tour, but of course, the journey of these amazing songs that he currently has cooking in the pot.
Yeah, well, we're not using Facebook, so we're just in Instagram as Toys Are Dead with just the R. So, um, well, our YouTube channel, all our platforms is Toys Are Dead with Toys, just the R and Dead, all together. So in our Instagram is our link tree, so you can click it and go to all of our platforms or videos. We have a couple videos in our channel, and in Blank TV we have one video. Um, we also have a quarantine a quarantine session video, so it's all there in our Instagram. It's our main network.
And I got to say, first and foremost, thank you so much, guys, for just giving us a bit of your time here this evening and sliding into the 97.7 Outlaw Radio FM airwaves. It was such an honor to speak with both of you guys. And thank you so much for just, taking your time and just talking with me this evening. It was such an honor to speak with Mexico's finest.
It's our pleasure, man. As as you say, we're kind of nervous, so but it's all our pleasure.
I got to say, guys, thank you so much again. Definitely have yourselves a phenomenal night. I'm pretty sure down the line we definitely shall talk again soon. But for now, definitely we'll talk soon.